Right, Debs, I'll give you my word picture from my side as the PDI coming to you, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just coming to the end of my 2 years. I've been with a company who I paid up front. I failed 2 tests.
Okay.
I failed the first one on a 2-3, and I failed the second one on a 3-2.
Okay.
The examiners were really, really hard. They just wouldn't do anything I told them to, yeah?
You're right, okay.
I just found them really impossible, really difficult. They were just awkward, in my opinion, yeah?
Okay.
They just wouldn't play along with anything I'd done, yeah? Yeah, I've got my part 3 here in 2 weeks' time. And on the day of my part 3, that's the last day of my 2 years.
Right, okay.
But I've spent loads of money with this company. I've had 3 hours with you last week. I've got 3 hours with you today, and all I can afford is the hour before the test, and what you're going to charge me for the day of the test, yeah?
Okay, all right then.
So basically, what I'm at a role, I'm asking you to work miracles, to try and get me through this, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
So the subject, I had the same subject twice, believe it or not. I had this PST called PST4, which was one with the right reverse and emerging. The second one was the left reverse and emerging. And so I got 2-3 on the first one, and I got 3-2 on the second one.
Okay.
But the examiners just were really hard. They just, I was telling them what to do, they just wouldn't do it.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah, so I feel really I'm on a loser here, really.
Right, okay. Let's have a look and see what we can do about it.
All right.
Okay, so if we start by having a look at emerging phase 2.
Yeah.
Okay, since that's something that you've done, and obviously you said on your second one you got a 2 for that one, and we need to have a look at why that happened. Are you using or are you familiar with the core comps? Do you remember we discussed them last time?
Yeah, I think I'm using them.
Yeah, okay, so you're asking your pupil if they understand the consequences of their actions. Often it's the consequences that are left out.
Well, sometimes, but I expect them on the phase 2 to behave a little bit better than they do on the phase 1.
Yeah, they'll have more knowledge, but you've got to check their knowledge. You've got to get inside their head and see what knowledge they've actually got.
Yeah, but they won't do anything I tell them.
Okay, let's have a look at what happens when we don't do it. Alright?
Right.
Okay, so if you treat me as a trained pupil, so I've got my test, I'll give you the word picture. I've got my test in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, that's the word picture they gave me.
That's the word picture they gave you?
Yeah.
Okay, so my trainer Bob, he's got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls. He said today that we've been going through the subjects and we'd look at emerging today. Okay?
Yeah.
So, for the purpose of this, call me Debs.
All right.
Okay, and then over to you.
All
Let's
right.
see how we go.
Hello, Debs.
Hello,
Yeah, my name's Tony.
Tony. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're going to do emerging today, aren't we?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I spoke to Bob last night, and he said you were doing really well, but he said he's just going to look over the subject today, yeah?
Right, okay.
So, I think you probably know it all anyway, so if you want to set yourself up.
Okay, so the car.
I spotted a fault there.
What was that?
My other trainer always told me to put your seatbelt on, and then adjust your mirrors, is that right?
Yes, he's right, yes. Good.
Yeah, so what can you see in your middle mirror?
I can see the whole of the back window. I can see that car behind me. I can see a little bit of the two head restraints either side.
Yeah. And the door mirrors?
The door mirrors, I can see the houses and the road. I can see the horizons about halfway, and I can see the door handles in the mirror, and about the same in the left one.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
If you're ready to go then.
Yep.
If I can ask you to go to the junction and turn right.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget, check your middle mirror, check your right mirror. Indicate now. Yeah, cover the brake. Don't go too fast. And don't forget to stop at that giveaway line. Yeah, have a proper look. The second on the left. And at the crossroads, left, and then left again. And right. So check your middle mirror, check your right mirror, indicate. Now cover that brake, bring that speed down to 5 miles an hour. And I want you to stop at that giveaway line, yeah?
Okay.
And make sure you look right, left, right, and make sure you look in the direction that you're going to be steering. And we're going to check that.
Okay, ask me to pull over just.
Yeah, if you just pull down the service road there and just park on the right hand side. Yeah.
Right hand side. Okay.
How was that?
Okay, out of roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a little chat about
Yeah.
that. First of all, think about what level am I at?
Oh, you got your test coming up in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah. So, would you be able to assume then that I would be almost ready to take my test?
I'm not taking any chances.
You're not taking any chances.
No.
Yeah, fair enough. So you want to make sure that I am at
Yeah.
test level. But you're over instructing. Okay? So you're basically jumping in there straight away and telling me, check this, check that, put your signal on, do this, do that, rather than waiting to see that I can do it already. Okay? And from that point of view, what you're doing is actually making me very nervous. Because I'm thinking, oh my God, I wonder if I'd be able to do all this on my own.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be proactive.
Yeah, I understand that. But there's a difference between being proactive and actually just jumping in and taking over. Does that make sense? So, for example, if you noticed I didn't check my mirror and I went for my signal, tell me check your mirror. Okay, because you can see that I'm not going to check my mirror before my signal. Get me to check it. And then, rather than just barking out orders, check this, check that, you need to ask me, what's the importance of checking that mirror? What could happen if I didn't check that mirror? Just find out what I know about the mirror, find out why I didn't check it.
Yeah, but I made you check them, didn't I?
You did make me check it, but I might have been going to check it already anyway.
Oh,
Okay. And you don't know, just by making me go and check it, you don't know whether I would have checked it or not. So then you don't know whether I understand the reason for checking it. Does that make sense?
right, so, yeah, so we're out of roll, so
Yeah.
so we can both speak freely now.
Okay.
Yeah, so what was I doing?
Over instructing.
Of instructions, the level of instruction completely wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? You didn't make a mistake. So we're going to carry on there from there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Obviously, you've got to turn around the bottom here, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, I want you to stick an error in. Don't tell me what the error is going to be. Yeah. Just one error.
Okay.
Right. And we'll go from there. Yeah.
See, that's the thing though. I was going to do an error, but you didn't give me a chance. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. But don't forget.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. I know what you mean, 'cause you over instructing.
You know, over instruction, can be quite common. I've seen it lots of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I told you to get your speed right down to 5 mile an hour, if anybody be behind us there, they would have tried to overtake us, wouldn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, on approach to the next emerge, put an error in, and again, I'll handle it in a way where I want you to come back at me and explain to me whether I've done it right or done it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll turn around. And we go to the end of the road and we're going to turn right.
Okay.
And we take the next turning to the left.
So did you notice my error when I took that first turning?
Oh yeah, you didn't check the mirrors, did you?
Okay.
Yeah, so what mirrors should you have checked?
I should have checked middle and right.
Yeah, and when should you have indicated?
I thought I indicated at the right time.
Yeah, just answer my questions then. When should you have indicated?
Okay, I indicated about 7 car lengths back from you.
Yeah, and where should you stop?
At the giveaway line.
And why is it important to stop at the giveaway line?
Because if I'm too far short of it, I'm not going to be able to see the new road. If I'm over it, the car's going in the way. But I thought I was stopping in the right place at the giveaway line.
And where should you look before you emerge?
Right, left, right. So, ask me why it's
finished, yeah?
important. Oh, okay, go on then.
And how do you judge when to go?
I use that walk across, drive across rule that Bob taught me last week.
No. Well, I've just put it on the left.
Okay.
That better?
You spotted my error. I
Yeah.
did have to point it out to you that I've made an error and had you spot it. Then you correctly asked me which mirrors I should have been checking. That was very good. So I told you which mirrors it was.
Yeah.
Then you didn't ask me why it's important to check those mirrors. So why would it have been important to check those mirrors?
Oh, so you know what's behind you and you know what's overtaking you.
Yeah, so you need to ask me, see if I have that knowledge in my head. Okay? And then you need to find out if I know the consequences of not checking those mirrors. So then you need to ask me, what would happen if I didn't? If someone was overtaking me, what would I do?
Right.
Yeah. Should we have another go?
Yeah, so what else did I do wrong?
The other thing, there's still a little bit of over-instruction. You're asking me lots of different questions about lots of faults that I haven't committed. And it kind of undermines my driving So I'm already at test level. So if I'm not committing a fault, let it go.
Yeah, so if I'd have picked up on the mirrors there,
Mm.
which I did see,
Yeah.
and I didn't say anything about them,
No.
if I had picked up on them, and then I started to question you about the whole routine, the whole MSPSL routine,
Yeah.
what would that be classed as?
That would be your over-instructing.
Yeah.
Because you're picking out things that the pupil already knows, or that you're assuming they know until they make a fault.
Yeah, so
Okay.
what's my weakness?
So your weakness is the over-instruction, and also not pointing out the consequences, not finding out.
Yeah.
You're not finding out what the pupil knows.
Yeah, just take a little step back again.
Over-instructing.
Is it my analysation that might be wrong?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So it's analysation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There was only one part of your routine wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The rest of it was quite correct.
Yeah.
So just think what I'd be doing to your confidence if you were a real pupil,
Mhm.
and I was to start banging on about when you should signal, where you should stop,
Mhm.
where you should look, how you should judge it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Right, so help.
Okay. So we're going to go around again.
Yeah.
All right then. I've made the error. You pointed the error out to me, and you found out that I know which mirrors I should have checked. Okay. So the next time we go, this time you're going to prompt me. Okay.
No.
Well, first you're going to explain to me, ask me rather, because I'm at a trained level. Just ask me, find out if I know why I should be checking those mirrors, and what could happen. Find the consequences.
Could I ask you now?
Yeah, you can ask me why we pulled over. Absolutely.
Yes, what mirrors should you have checked?
So I should have checked middle and right.
All right.
Okay. So why is it important that I check those mirrors? So you ask me.
Now, why is it important to check your middle and right?
Okay, so I'm checking the middle mirror for the true distance and speed of vehicles behind me, and I'm checking the right door mirror to see if anyone's overtaking me
Oh,
before I put my signal on.
that's simple enough, isn't it?
So push it a little bit further.
Yeah.
What if someone was overtaking you?
All right. And what if somebody was overtaking you?
I'd let them go.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next time we start, just tell me, right, I'm going to prompt you.
Is that as far as I need to take it in?
You can say, what will happen?
Well, it's not a can say up.
No, you
I
should.
must
Okay,
say.
ask me the consequences.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if I don't check that mirror?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, ask me.
What's the consequence if you don't check the mirror?
Okay, so the guy that's overtaken me will be forced into that Volkswagen coming towards us. That silver car.
All right.
Okay, so you've now found out I've got all that knowledge. Okay, I just need to start applying it. So
Yeah. So I give you did you say a prompt on the next one?
prompt me the next one. Make sure I check it, but don't just say it. Watch me, keep watching me, and make sure that I do actually look in those
Right.
mirrors. Okay.
So I want you to do a comma fault, and on the next one is I will prompt you, but don't check them until I give you a push, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Right,
Yeah.
so we make our way down to the end and we're going to turn right. So if you just repeat the instructions back to me.
Okay, so we're going to go down to the end of the road,
All right.
and we're going to turn right.
Yeah. Yes, what mirrors are you going to check?
Oh, middle and right.
Oh, come on, check them then.
Okay. What other mirrors should I check? Make me check it.
Middle and right,
I've checked it.
and the right.
All right, that one. Okay.
This is what the examiner was doing. He wouldn't do what I told him.
So you got him to check. But did you then ask him why he was checking those mirrors?
And we're going to turn left.
I'm going to turn left.
Oh no.
So ask me, what am I checking in those mirrors?
Why are you checking your mirrors?
Oh, middle one for the distance and speed of the vehicles behind me.
Yeah.
And the left one to make sure no one's overtaken it. Left one to make sure there's no cyclists there. So go on, push it a bit further. What could you ask me next? Find out.
What would you do if a cyclist was there? Then?
Okay, so if I'm going to turn left at the end. So if a cyclist was there, I'd let the cyclist go. So, go on, push it just that bit further. What could happen?
And what's the consequence of not letting the cyclist go?
That's it. So if I didn't let the cyclist go and I put my signal on, they're going to get scared, they're going to wobble off. Okay?
Oh, I think I get it now, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So on the next one, you're going to say, right, show me when you check those mirrors, and then you're going to ask me to remind you if I understand the consequences.
Alright.
Okay?
You're a bit of a slow learner, aren't you?
It's about getting inside the examiner's head, making sure he understands what he's doing.
Get inside his head.
Yeah.
He was a really nice guy when he came out to the waiting room. So as soon as he went in the role, he was a nightmare.
But that could be a real pupil.
Eh?
He's in role, he's playing a pupil, he's not playing himself. Right, so back in row. Okay.
Yeah. Traffic lights, turning left.
Turning left for the traffic lights. So while we're sat here, you could be asking me the significance of those mirrors again, just check that I've remembered.
Yeah, why is it important to check the mirrors?
Well, the middle mirror for the distance and speed, and the vehicle's behind.
Yeah.
Did you want the left one or the right one?
The left one.
The left one to see if there's any cyclists.
Could I ask you about the right one at the same time?
Yeah, you can ask me about the right one.
And why is it important to check the right one?
You'll need to see if anyone's overtaking you.
Oh,
Okay. Go on, push it that bit further.
oh yeah, what if there was somebody overtaking you?
Oh, I'd have to let them go.
Oh.
Go on, a bit more.
Oh yeah. What have you done? Let him go.
Ah, okay, then I might end up forcing him into the path of oncoming traffic.
No, I never asked all these questions. Is this why the examiner didn't respond to it then?
Yes. If you don't ask the questions, he's not going to play ball.
And we're going to turn left.
Turn left.
Play ball. I think he took the ball home with him.
Did he?
Well, they're about the same.